Hi, you're listening to Two Dumb Babies, an animated current events podcast by two comedians who only read headlines. Episode 32.
The Department of Homeland Security versus not Seattle.
Yeah, versus Seattle's cousin, Portland.
Yes, Seattle's even more annoying cousin.
You can't tell me it's too expensive. You can only tell me that it's a stupid idea.
No, I'm allowed to be here until the police come.
Ethics just hold me back. You know, like friends who stop me from driving after I drank too much.
Two Dumb Babies.
I love good NASA slander, man. That's fucking my favorite. With Willie Simon and Eric Freedman.
I would like all of you to know we're not in this together.
So the new season of Portland.a sucks.
Yeah, way different direction.
Yeah, did Fred Armisen go to a detention center or something like that? Fred Armisen was imprisoned in Tibet for fucking 4 months, and he's like, world is hell.
Much like everything from this year, I enjoyed it a lot more when we were just watching it happen in China.
Yeah, it was way cooler when Hong Kong was fucking lasering cops than when we were doing it. We're like, oh, wait, I don't like it when my rights might be fucked with. But now that this might affect me negatively, I'm scared.
Not enough of us realized we needed to be taking notes.
Yeah, exactly. You think anyone in Portland's doing blackface for the things? Or they're like, that's really conflicting. I know we talked about this last time,
Yeah.
but this is fucking, now it's really conflicting there. They're like, all right, we have a way to avoid the cops, but, ooh, you're not going to like it.
This is something we were arguing about just like a few months ago. But
Yeah. It also kind of goes against why we're protesting. So I don't know. What do we want to sacrifice for a victory?
yeah, I feel like now with the Department of Homeland Security in there, they don't really know what they're protesting anymore. They're just, we don't want what's happening. All of it.
Exactly. Now they're protesting the police protesting them. Because that's really what it is. The Department of Homeland Security just has... They can get away with more in their protests, like rubber bullets and guns and stuff.
Yeah.
The worst part about this whole thing is that I'm not allowed to think people from Portland are annoying right now. I gotta pretend that, I don't know. I haven't been to Portland in a long time. I can't even remember why I don't like. I just remember it being annoying. My dog is non-binary. You're like, shut up. They sent the Department of Homeland Security into Portland.
Homeland Security? Isn't that what the Army is for?
Yeah, that was the whole...
Protecting the homeland?
Yeah, I thought that was like the Marines.
This is just like a good way to go to war with people where you don't have to like actually declare war.
Yeah, it's just people you don't like in your own country. You can just send in the super cops or whatever. That's why they're dressed like they should be in Afghanistan. Not like dressed in a turban, but like American military stuff. Because those things are equally Middle Eastern in my head now. Like an American M4 is just as Middle Eastern as hashish is. In my head.
Yeah. This is like the one time we're not talking about war in other countries because it's here.
Yeah, because it finally brought it here.
These are the home games now.
Yeah, exactly. This is the America series.
People in Portland are getting arrested by badgeless cops now in unmarked vans.
I don't know a lot, but I'm pretty sure that's some one child per family death camp stuff.
Most illegal government stuff is very like behind closed doors, like secret deals with the Chinese.
Yeah, now they're just like, fuck it. Kidnapping on camera. We don't give a shit anymore. Hey, I'm going to come to your house and murder you. I don't give a fuck.
That's what you get for being anti-gun, you idiots.
Yeah, you notice if you destroy the First Amendment, people suddenly really like the Second Amendment.
We're just going down the list. Third Amendment is next and will happen.
Yeah, if you take away the Second Amendment, all of a sudden people are really against soldiers entering their house.
Eventually we'll be to some like terms in the Senate and stuff. And people are like, I don't know how I fight for this one.
They used to be like, no, like we had to turn our body camera off because if we have the body cam on, loophole. Now they're just like, we're going to take you to some black site. I fucking hate you. Who cares? What are you going to do about it? You can't do anything.
Yeah, they're like, well, we turned our body cameras off so you wouldn't see, but now everyone's filming us.
Yeah, exactly. So all of our excuses are dead. We're just going to start committing war crimes, and what are you going to do? Vote? I doubt it.
Good luck voting once you're all registered criminal offenders. That's definitely the quickest way to make sure your opponents can't vote. Is,
yeah, charge everyone with felonies. That's how you revamp the voting system. If half the country can't vote.
Homeland Security is saying that they're there to protect the courthouse.
They're like, this symbol of justice must be protected at any cost, including actual justice.
Yeah, symbols are more important because, like, they're tangible.
Yeah, if we believed in actual justice, this wouldn't be happening. But we believe in that courthouse, buddy.
Well, they are going to need the courthouse when this is all over because they're going to need somewhere to hold all the trials for all the laws they're currently breaking.
Yeah, the Hague is booked out until September, I think, so they gotta... Here's Portland's fucking, what is it? Supreme Court. I couldn't come up with Supreme Court.
Is it the Supreme Court? Is it the courthaus? I don't know.
I don't even know.
I don't know enough about this stuff. Who cares about it? That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. Just a building, dude. Anywhere could be a courthouse. That's like...
I think I probably know more about The Hague. And to be fair, we spend the most time in it seems.
Yeah. See, like, in actual times of crisis, courthouses are like people's homes. Why Portland? Isn't every city in America fucking burning down the courthouse right now?
Yeah, I think they started in Portland so they could just be like, hey, look, we don't only attack black people for no reason.
Yeah, that's why they had to call them DHS, because the cops were confused.
Like, hey, Captain, those are white people out there.
They're like, I know. This is new policy.
Yeah, we're trying something else out here.
Now, instead of stopping beating black people, we're just going to beat up everybody.
We don't know how to end police violence, but we
do know how to escalate it.
we figured if we just even it out a little bit, then people will stop complaining.
No one will be angry. It'll be fine.
Like, people get mad for a teacher who, like, singles out the one bad student, but if she just yells at all the students equally.
Yeah. It's like when your football coach is angry at one kid, so everyone has to run. It's that kind of thing. All right, gassers for everybody.
Yeah, everyone's getting
all
rubber
right,
bullets.
Tear gases for everybody.
Even the mayor got gassed.
What? Why wouldn't they give him riot gear? If you're going to have the mayor leading your cop charge like it's Braveheart, at least protect him.
No. He was on the other side.
What? How come the mayor can't just tell the police to stop? What does the mayor do?
I figured gassing the mayor was like hitting your dad's car with a baseball. It's like, all right, sorry. We'll stop. Everyone inside.
Yeah, we'll face the other direction next time. Sorry, Dad.
The kids are taking a different approach on this one, and they're saying the car should have never been on that side of the street.
Yeah, it's the car's Democratic soft heart's fault.
What the hell does a mayor do anymore?
I don't even think he knows anymore. That's why he's protesting. He's like, give me my job back. Also, What does a mayor do? That's like half the protest. He's like, what does the mayor do? What does the mayor do? Everybody with me. What does the mayor do? Tell me what my job is. When martial law kicked in, I was really hoping it would be because of like aliens or robot wars or something cool, but it's just like protecting statues and buildings. Like, I don't care about this.
Yeah, who gives a shit? Take down every statue in America, regardless of what side of history they're on.
Dude, statues just give like parents shitty ideas for vacation activities. Statues are stupid because the only person who would actually care is already dead.
People are like, if we take down statues, we'll forget our history.
Anyone who gets their history from statues is a retard.
Or like a bird.
Or a homeless guy. Like, I don't know a lot, but I do know General Sutter was the general for South Carolina, and I am an alcoholic.
And I sleep next to him every night.
And I sleep. He's my roommate is General Robert E. Lee.
Statues are what cities put up because you don't have any other reason to go visit them.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, all of our good people died, so we just have. Hey, remember when someone important lived here? Not anymore. Dude, people forget that books exist. It's like historians are like, I only know anything because of my statue tours that my school funds.
What kind of statues does Portland even have?
Like Lewis and Clark correcting someone on a pronoun. Some white lady in blue hair pricing out a black guy while talking about Black Lives Matter. That's what Portland would have.
They've got a statue of Paul Bunyan.
Is Paul Bunyan real?
I don't think so. He had like a big blue ox and was like a giant or something.
Didn't he kill Johnny Appleseed? Didn't I read that? He murdered Johnny Appleseed in that duel, right?
I don't think so, but that would be fun, like a Mortal Kombat game with characters from Americana.
You're like fighting on the fucking Washington Monument. It's like Buffalo Bill versus John Wilkes Booth.
Is he Americana?
I think at this point, yeah. I think he made it. You kill Lincoln, you get to be friends with Buffalo Bill. Anyone who's alive in the 1800s is Americana.
Portland's also got a Holocaust memorial, but I doubt anyone's guarding that.
Yeah, they're like, nobody touched the Paul Bunyan statue. You guys can have the Jews instead.
The Holocaust wasn't on American soil, so that's outside of DHS jurisdiction, I guess.
Yeah, nobody touched that ox.
They're just protecting the ox because it's blue, and blue lives matter.
Yeah, memorials confuse DHS because they're neither buildings or statues, but they still preserve history.
They like memorials as long as they're like full statues.
Yeah, no graves, no squares wherever the Holocaust memorial is.
DHS should stand for douchebags hugging statues. I'm just going to call these idiots statue huggers from now on.
Like Homeland Security, but only for statues.
They got a statue of George Washington that was vandalized.
I thought vandalizing was just like a fine and some community service. What the hell do they need these guys for?
I think 2 rubber bullets to the back is worth like 15 hours of community service. So maybe they're just like streamlining it.
It's worth as much community service as you can't do while you're healing from the bullets.
Yeah, exactly.
The president keeps saying law and order, but this looks more like an episode of like Homeland.
Or like Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, or The Man in the High Castle. It's always a good idea for a president who thinks they're going to lose an election to like start a war.
Yeah, it's just usually with another country. Usually you're supposed to invade somewhere else.
That's always been the thing. If you're invading your own country, it's like, look, you can't get rid of me. I'm in the middle of a war. It's like, yeah, but with us.
Yeah, you start a civil war, you asshole.
I think that's why we get rid of you, so that we're no longer at war with ourselves.
Hey, say what you want about a civil war, but Lincoln was a 2-term president. Okay?
Yeah, he was
It
shot
worked.
during the second one, I think.
Yeah, Trump knows that he's going to get murdered no matter what. So he's like, give me 4 more years so I can be alive for 4 more years, and then they can shoot me in the back of the head or whatever.
Getting assassinated will be the only thing that ever puts him on a list of good presidents.
Yeah, and McKinley.
Yeah, we forget about him.
All I know is he like standing rocked Hawaii, so not that great a guy.
DHS isn't even like a long-standing thing we've had in this country. It was started after 9/11.
They're like the radical wing of the TSA.
They were started specifically to stop buildings from being destroyed. And that's clearly the only thing they care about.
Yeah, Homeland Security was devastated after 9/11, not because of all the people that died, because of all the buildings that were destroyed. They're like, we lost a lot of good American buildings that day.
And to make it worse, all those fleshy idiots got trapped inside, so we can't even use the metal again.
It was even more tragic because airplanes could be thought of as flying buildings. So we lost like 5-6 buildings that day.
Never forget.
A lot of buildings. And some people also. Who cares?
How crazy do you have to be to lose 2 buildings and 1,000 people and be like, man, we really got to protect buildings more often?
I know what the real cost of 9/11 was. It was however much it cost to build those buildings. And that's why we're in Portland, to make sure no buildings ever get destroyed again.
No. We'll never lose buildings.
We'll never lose any more American buildings again. American lives, very disposable.
Yeah, we actually send them to other countries to dispose of them.
Yeah, that's what we go to war to destroy other countries' buildings, so we just have the most buildings. That's the whole point.
It's like chess. Like, no, chess is people. Well, we always thought those were statues.
It's not like chess, it's more like Jenga. Who has the tallest? We have the tallest building. We knocked all yours down.
Like, we got to start all over and build the Jenga tower again. This sucks. It's really the worst part of the game is the building of the tower again.
They had a meeting after 9/11. They're like, all right, guys, we're 2 buildings down. We're at risk of losing our superpower status. We got to have more buildings. Start Homeland Security.
Dubai is ahead of us now. What the hell?
Yeah, they're killing us on buildings.
Like, I don't think they even have a military. I think we're all right. Like, no, go in and invade that tall building. They do have their own airline.
Yeah, remember, airplanes count as buildings. So that's like a lot more. I got like 200 extra buildings. We're not counting right now. Homeland Security is even sending agents to like other cities, like Chicago and Albuquerque.
I get Chicago.
I totally get why you're sending more. Send more agents to Chicago.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea, honestly.
You can send the military into Chicago. That's fine.
That really should have happened like a while ago.
That's like a 2005 action that should have been taken. But why are you sending the same amount of cops to Albuquerque as you would Chicago? I don't think you know what's actually going on in any of these cities. I kind of feel bad for federal agents going to these cities a little bit because they gotta see that they're on the wrong side of this.
Like, hey, can we have handcuffs or are we only using these zip ties?
Yeah. The sergeant's like, all right, guys, get your police mandated ski masks on. Like, oh no.
If I'm the police, why do I look like the bad guy from every Call of Duty game?
Yeah, not even like the main bad guy, just like miscellaneous bad guys that get killed throughout the game. I'm not even like a red ski mask. Why do I look like a Spetsnaz?
At some point, they have to be at home watching the news and see themselves and be like, oh, I see why they were mad at the police.
Like, man, this is some awful tyrannical. Oh, that's me. Oh, no. Man, you hate to see America getting stripped down to. Oh, yep, that's me. Okay.
Oh, shit. Well, at least I took off any identifying badges. And
Yeah. At least nobody knows it's me. That's okay. And that's also what's wrong right now? Okay. It's a problem that no one knows it's me.
At least they're fighting like violent people, right?
The Homeland Security officers keep complaining about laser attacks. Not like cool lasers, like laser pointers. And they're answering it with as much force as possible.
They're like, we're under attack.
Oh, fuck. Are we being shot at?
No, they've got like one of those things you used to make your cat run around the house.
Where?
No, they're not doing it like right now, but they have been.
Damn. Got me all ready to play.
Dude, getting attacked with laser pointers? You think being a cop is hard? Try teaching 3rd grade.
If my elementary school teachers knew that you were allowed to answer laser pointers with rubber bullets, my experience would have been a lot different. Like timeout by firing squad different.
Well, we have been talking about arming the teachers before this stuff happens. So.
Yeah. Give them rubber bullets and keep these kids fucking in line.
Like, well, you don't get real guns, but we'll give you less lethal weapons.
Yeah, we'll give you non-lethal rounds. You can blind them instead.
Hey, they almost blind me. I for sure blind them. That's an eye for almost an eye.
It's only fair.
I want my kids to never forget me as a teacher. And I wasn't good at teaching, so this is the only way, I guess.
You get up to 4th grade, and the next teacher's like, ooh, you had Miss Halliburton, huh? Ooh.
Did you bring a laser pointer? No, I started eating chips in her class.
Yeah, she's gotten pretty liberal with that rubber bullet gun.
I forgot to bring gum for the whole class. And it's my fault.
There's one trigger-happy teacher.
There was a wall of moms protecting the protesters recently.
Isn't that what they do at metal concerts?
No, that's the wall of death, which is what Homeland Security is doing.
They tried a wall of veterans, too.
What?
Yeah, in case the cops hate their moms, they're like, well, here's your dad.
He did time in the war, in the real war. Not against, like, his own citizens, but to protect his citizens.
Yeah. The veterans are like, hey, we've actually been to war, and this is not what it's about. The cops are like, we don't give a shit, dude. We're going to shoot you right in the mouth.
Yeah, the moms couldn't make them feel bad, but maybe the dads can at least make them feel like cowards.
Like, the cops they gotta feel like shit when you see veterans, like people who actually defended the country being like, hey, you're fucking everything up. Like,
You are on the wrong side.
You're on the wrong side because this is where the army is.
I was in Vietnam. I know what the wrong side looks like.
Yeah, you're it.
So the DHS is just like firing a bunch of rubber bullets into crowds of laser-wielding moms now.
That doesn't sound like the insurrection they're making it out to be.
Who gets the privilege of gassing the moms?
There's got to be a cop who's like the American sniper of moms, like the Chris Kyle of mom sniping. He's doing the prayer from Saving Private Ryan as he's sniping laser bomb after laser bomb. Like, blessed be the Lord my strength, which teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight. Blah!
The protesters are just sacrificing everything adorable to stop the police at this point. Like, how about a wall of puppies? Anything.
Have we tried grandparents yet? Let's get some grandparents out there.
Like, coronavirus hasn't been taking out our old people enough, so let's just put them in the front lines.
The American Sniper guy is just like, I am become death, destroyer of world. Blow! Another old person. I don't give a fuck. Gay puppies, babies. I'll kill everything. Non-lethal rounds, all right? I'm fine.
Yeah, I would never shoot real bullets at these people. Not unless you gave them to me and made it legal.
Unless you gave them to me, yeah. If I got some real bullets, then I'll try it out. I don't know.
Homeland Security loves buildings like the fire department, but they seem to hate American citizens like cops.
There's some kind of hybrid fire cops.
They're like, we just heard everyone chanting fire cops, and we thought that was like our new name, so we just took it on.
Bust into burning buildings and start shooting fires. Fire cops.
No buildings going down on our watch. As long as there's also the fire department around, because they're actually still putting out the fires that we're starting.
I talk to the chief. It's like, you're unhinged, fire cops. You got to use water to fight fires, not guns. Like, we don't give a fuck, chief. We don't go by the book. We shoot bullets at fires. Fire cops.
We keep shooting smoke canisters that seem to start fires.
I saw the Philadelphia DA said he'd prosecute any federal agent that did anything illegal in Philly. So that could be good.
Hey, whoa, I said federal agents, not Philly cops.
Yeah, he's like, no, those are good Nick Foles fearing cops. Don't touch these guys, okay?
Those guys are patriots.
Not the Patriots, but like they're we don't like the Patriots. We're Eagles. We're Eagles fans. Go Eagles. I thought you could only commit war crimes during a war. They're proven war crimes can be committed any time. That's nice.
Yeah, or we are just acknowledging that a civil war is finally taking place.
You know who commits war crimes against our veterans? Other armies. Why is our police committing war crimes against our own veterans? It's the Viet Cong, the Nazis, and now federal agents are like the only people who've ever committed war crimes against America. War crimes? I thought you said more crimes. I'm committing more crimes.
Yeah, at the end of this, we're going to find out the people who are actually getting sued for war crimes are going to be the protesters. Like, what? Well, yeah, they're the other army.
Yeah, they wouldn't get out of the way of the bullets. War crime. It's like jaywalking. This still doesn't mean I like Portland. I hope they don't figure out that once the building's saved, that they actually just like terrorizing American citizens. Because that's definitely what it's about.
We got to worry about them finding their new passion. Like, I always thought I got into the DHS to protect buildings, but it's really just to bully citizens.
Yeah. They wouldn't let me in the army. I have to shoot stuff at somebody.
We usually send them down to protect the borders and fight against immigration because we thought they just didn't like people who weren't citizens.
Which just shows how bad things are. Because, like, never in my life have I seen, like, it's re-election season, better go send a bunch of federal agents to a city and arrest people. Like, that's usually something to be like, yeah, definitely don't vote for this guy again.
Look how awful things have gotten. You need me to stop it. And it's like, no, you started it. You're in charge.
What city do you wish federal agents would go into?
Washington, D.C., I think.
Yeah. And attack the president.
Yeah. Yeah, very specifically.
Why not L.A., dude? Not enough going on in L.A. right now.
Yeah.
Send in some federal agents.
We won't have a wall of moms, but I think we can get a wall of homeless veterans together.
Definitely. Like a wall of influencers?
Yeah.
None of them are actually there, but they all post about being there.
Hey, protesters, you should learn that DHS won't shoot you if they think you're a statue, so just play statue. Just stop moving.
Yeah.
You'll confuse them.
I'm with the Department of Homeland Security. You look pretty fat right now. That's my whole job, is to keep the Homeland from getting too confident.
Nice nice and insecure.
Hey, Homeland, your voice is kind of shrill and annoying. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Is that what I really sound like?
Is that what I sound? Everyone hates me. Department of Homeland Security. That's fine. That's fine. End. We're done. That's the ending. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully not in a jail.
Bye.
Two dumb babies. I love good NASA slander, man. That's fucking my favorite. With Willie Simon and Eric Freedman.
I would like all of you to know we're not in this together. Thank you guys for listening. You can follow the show at Two Dumb Babies on all social media. Please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel where we drop the animated episodes, behind the scenes, and additional content. We'll see you all on another episode of Two Dumb Babies. Bye-bye, dummies.